I don't know. Drifters? That's alright. Mobies? Mordred whales? What gender do you want them? Does that matter? Shrimp-fired race. Shrimpire. Hello, Gonnet. I'm doing well. I quite like drifters. Drifters is kind of cool. Prawnpire. Welsh. Shrimpletons. Wavebreakers. Wavebreakers? I mean, Wavebreakers is actually kind of a cool empire name. Wavebreakers! I quite like that. That's cool. Oh, Finland. Carnivorous crustaceans. Shrimp dudes. I know this guy looks a bit more like a shrimp, but imagine he's actually really big. He's more of a whale, hence we're long-lived. I quite like drifters. Oh, default is default. Drifter, drifters, drifter. We want to have aquatic names. Ship prefixes are the .wavs. I think I'll have dot. Should be wav. Those are done. We are on a ocean world. New South Wales. Aquatic City. Ocean Paradise. Egalitarian, xenophobic, pacifist, inward perfection angler. We're aquatic. We're the Wavebreakers. We got the wave icon. Our ships are going to be aquatic. And then our ruler. Ruler title. Well, let's work on this. So definitely not coordinator. That sounds terrible. Oh, I can't set the heir title right because there is no heir. We're oligarchy. We have elections. I was going to make the heir the shallow admiral. How about Admiral of the Deeps? I don't know if you'd get that in. Oh, high flow's quite good. Trench Admiral. You know, I think I'll leave this one open to a poll, because apparently we're doing lots of polls today. So we got Deep Admiral, we got Trench Admiral. What else? Excuse me. Yeah, I saw Poet. We'll see. We'll come to the names when we come to the names. High Flow, that was the other one. I liked that. Can the government be replaced with a megacorp in the right circumstances? I don't think so. Because everything is always centralized. Aquatic models for spaceships are beautiful. Yeah, they're really good. I did see those before. Tidebringer. Ooh, Tidebringer's good. Tidebringer sounds like a religious leader. Oh, we are inward perfectionists. I think these four are good. So we got the Deep Admiral, the Trench Admiral, the High Flower, the Tidebringer. Get your votes in. 1 minute to vote. What do you think we should be named? They're all good band names. True. And I just realised I never shouted out whoever had the highest bits investment and channel point spending last time. Unfortunately, every time you do a new poll, the stats from the previous one disappear. So I am sorry to those, because I did notice someone invested like 1,000 bits into that one. Boris Tidebringer. Oh, that is a good name. Boris Tidebringer. I like that. It's me, Tidy! Okay, so, whoa. Aints contributed 1,000 channel points. Thank you very much for that. But that would actually rather suggest that this was a fairly legit vote. So 4% of you went for the High Flow. 9% of you went for the Deep Admiral, 17% of you went for the Trench Admiral, and then 70% went for Tidebringer. So Tidebringer is going to be the title. That's going to be the same for both male and female. And then the name of this character. Poet put forward Rodri Morgan, Welsh names. Morgan was one of the pirates as well, wasn't he? Henry Morgan. That was Blackbeard. I mean... I know it's not how you spell Henry, but it looks like Rodri. But instead of Rodri, we have Henry. The tide is high and we are holding on. Oh, Edward Teacher was Blackbeard. Who was Henry Morgan then? Yeah, true. It's a good question. Were there any Welsh pirates? Bartholomew Roberts was Welsh. He was kind of famous. Henry Morgan was in fact Welsh as well. Welsh privateer, plantation owner, and later Lieutenant Governor of Jamaica. Oh, well, I mean, we went with Henry Morgan. It's got to be Henry Morgan. He's actually Welsh. Harry Morgan was his Welsh name. That is interesting. I just saw that. Well, I think that's that decides that then. What do we want you to look at? Like, ooh, multicolor. That's kind of cool. Now, is there a room that looks like an aquarium? That kind of does. We'll go with that. Which origin did we go? Surely we named the dragon Francis Drake. We're not dragon, we're Ocean Paradise. So we're the Wavebreakers, led by the Tidebringer Harry Morgan, on the planet of New South Wales. I really like these guys, actually. This was a good job. Alright, let's just double check everything. Aquatic. Species name, Drifter. Name list, molluscoid. Traits, aquatic, communal, sedentary, enduring. From New South Wales. We're aquatic city, we're ocean paradise. We are egalitarian, xenophobic pacifists who are anglers and inward perfectionists. We just want to be left alone fishing. Alright? Just leave us alone so we can fish. That's all we want. With Wavebreakers. That's our crest. Which basically is an upside down fishhook. We're aquatic and we are led by Harry Morgan. Alright, let's go ahead and save the Wavebreakers. Hit done. Now, what do we want to do in this world? AI Empire 6 to 12. I don't want to make it bigger, because then we'll never interact with like the other side of the map. Stellaris is sedentary enough as it is. I'm fairly sure that Captain's default. Halving the habitable worlds reduces micro. I don't mind that though. And also we're never going to have that many because we're super limited. No crisis due to the war in real life. That's different enough. Scaling difficulty, I think so. I don't really know what difference that makes. Oh, you're talking about Clan Rumney. Yes. The Welsh clan sound. Double L. Llandochlan. Which is that. Llangochlan. Scaling starts low difficulty and goes up to your set difficulty. Like to start easiest, then go up to captain. So if you have scaling, you should up the actual difficulty. Interesting. Okay. Let's go Commodore. These are all naval. Or we just leave it like that. That's fine too. Is the Commodore named Norrington? He was one of my favourite characters in Pirates of the Caribbean. I really liked Norrington. He had one of the most interesting character arcs. Same with the governor. Wavebreakers. Joy to those who possess the wisdom of acceptance. So goes a common proverb in Wavebreaker society. The bounty of life is all around. Once one learns to appreciate it, in such waters, long have we prospered. But our elders do not sense the stagnation. They confuse our survival instincts with impatience. If we do not seek change, change will find us, and we will be unprepared. We cannot be alone in this vast universe. To keep our home, some of us must resolve to leave it. Our descendants in the abyss have proven worthwhile. Unworldly wreckage, perilously retrieved, precipitated a torrent of technological breakthroughs. At last, we are ready to journey beyond our oceans, to explore, to see, to learn, and to protect. Begin. What are these? Explore? I guess? Probably. Wait, is this a tutorial? Oh, it's a tutorial system. Well, that's new. How do I turn it off? It is off. Okay, so I need to remember how on earth this game works. First things first, though, we will make a new save. One other thing is I left all the previous settings for the Galaxy from my previous game. Which is okay, I think. I basically just have all of the interesting factions enabled from previous playthroughs. Okay, so this is the Galaxy as it looks. Kind of in the middle, which is a decent location. We have got some science ships. These are great names. Gom Swig, Narg Cannonade, Avosh Hardtack, Nudless Close Haul. These game names are brilliant. But I think I'm going to rename them. And these are going to be based on subscribers. But kind of like I do in Warhammer, I'm going to keep those last names because they are very in keeping with the theme. So, first of all, I need to find my list of subscribers now. Here's a question. When my computer last crashed, did it save the list? Yes. Maybe. Yes. Use that one. There we go. That one can be closed. That one can be saved. Auto overwrite. Yes, please. Alright, so this is going to be... Ooh, it's a very boaty name. So we've got Ithildrin Swig. We've got Volcanic Carronade instead of Volcanic Kitten. We've got X Jackson Hardtack. And then we've got Enrico Close Hall. Or Enrico Palazzo. You know what? I'll add in Palazzo as well. Because it's a cool name. Now we're on 2 lines. No, I won't. Enrico Close Hall. Cool. So what do these guys do? So we've got Leave the Lifespan on Ithildrin. We've got Spark of Genius on Volcanic Carronade. We've got another lifespan, and then we've got Field Manipulation. Then if we go to Technology, we can see that they are assigned. You are on Physics, that's fine. You are on Engineering, which is fine. And you'll lead a lifespan. Now it costs... Unity to recruit new ones, right? Yes. With upkeep as well. That would be another leader lifespan. Some of these guys are going to live for a really long time. Then we also have our governor, which is an agrarian governor. That's fine. Oh yeah, what does Henry Morgan do? Fertility Preacher. So we're going to have even more food and also pop growth. And building cost, district cost, planetary build speed. You know what? Those are an amazing combo for what we're trying to do. And this is our world, but we'll take a look at that properly in a bit. Okay, technologies. So what should we go with? I think physics research from researchers. Eco simulation food increase from farmers and anglers. That sounds good. And then engineering. And then we want to have our science ship starting to do some explorification. Okay, our system starts explored. You go ahead and start with those. Then we have our construction ship, which can definitely be put to work building some stuff up. Like you. Yes, because we're going to need a lot of minerals. Unless it's quicker and more... No, because this costs more. This is a 30 planet size. We have 19 districts still around. We have a planetary administration. We have administrative offices, which turn consumer goods into unity. We have research labs, which consumer goods into research. And then commercial, which is trade value and amenities. We do have crime. We have 28 pops, but only... Oh, that's available housing. We start with 28 pops? Wow. And we have no available amenities, so we will need more amenities pretty early. Yeah, amenity usage I think might actually be our blocker. Although it's more of a soft cap, thankfully. Oh, and we also need to name the governor. Shift-Tide. Alright, what is Shift-Tide going to be called? Your Prima Shift-Tide. Cool. And I think that's pretty much all of the setup that I can do. Nice and easy start. I would definitely like to start building some stuff, but we're not going to be in a position to do that just yet. 53 trade, because the pop jobs, right. We are producing quite a few consumer goods. What makes consumer goods? Ah, the pearl divers. Right. Forgot about that. So pearl divers are a specialist job. And they convert minerals and food into consumer goods and trade. Then we have the anglers, who just produce a ton of food. And also trade. And there is no current unemployment. 18 months, we'll get another population. Shift-tired, perfect name for a politician. Got into power completely honestly. Yeah, the governor traits are construction buffs. We checked that already, right? Yes. No, it was food. Food production. So we are going to be producing a metric ton of food. To wit, I am actually kind of wondering if we want to change our... where is it? Population control? Edicts fund. Wow. Inward perfection adds a lot to this, so I think we want to be quite aggressively using edicts. So this is separate to the amount of unity you usually have. So being inward perfectionists, we're basically going to be generating a lot of unity, because usually if you go over this limit, then it draws straight from your usual pool. So this is kind of separate. And there is no map of the stars edict. Have they removed that? Maybe. I don't know. Right, let's go ahead and unpause. And get things moving.
We grow ever stronger.
And mining station is complete. We are generating minerals at a pretty good pace, and then I think once we have enough... Okay. Right click on you to get you to build stuff. Is that not true? Yes, it is true. To do that. However, we are then also going to want... housing we have loads of. We're going to want jobs. Or we're going to want minerals.